Hi, welcome to Film Fix and to another quick look. Star Wars is one of the best loved film franchises in cinema history. If you're of a certain age, you probably wouldn't look too far beyond the original trilogy to find the best films in the entire series. Given that it's such a well-developed universe with great potential for stories around compelling characters, why would some people argue that Star Wars films, since Return of the Jedi, haven't satisfied in the way they should have? I believe the answer could be because of the Death Star. Of course, spoilers ahead. For many Star Wars fans, it hasn't gotten better than the first film, or the fourth film in the narrative chronology, A New Hope. And in this video, the first in a mini-series, we'll be looking at A New Hope for answers as to why. In reality, people could make a convincing case for many reasons why A New Hope is the best film in the series. Maybe it's as simple as perhaps the first is always the best. There is very little by the way of expectation from the audience. Perhaps it's all about nostalgia. Things tend to mean more when you experience them at a younger, more impressionable age. Perhaps it's lightning in a bottle, the unknown X factor, the viral success. Something impossible for filmmakers to recreate. There are valid arguments for all these points of view, but I believe that the central reason why the original trilogy works best is that these films centre around plausible, consistent jeopardy. And maybe the reason that the films following the original three didn't satisfy is because the jeopardy isn't consistent and isn't able to escalate in a meaningful way. In A New Hope, they went too big, too soon, and there was little or no room to go bigger from there. You only have to look at how well Marvel crafted their universe to see how well it can all be done. Marvel understood that when making sequels, the stakes have to be raised higher than the previous film or films. You can't really regress, though when you apparently do regress, there's a way to handle it, as we'll discuss in part 2 of this miniseries. In sequels, you have to raise the stakes. The jeopardy has to be greater. At the start of the Marvel series, with Iron Man and leading up to the first Avengers film, the threat was of superiority, the wrong people potentially defeating the right people, mainly locally, simply to rule. Then, the threat went planetary, the whole Earth is in trouble, or the very existence of the Earth. Then, we introduced the notion of wider stakes, a larger galaxy to be threatened, even threats across time, and finally, leading up to the grand finale, the very existence of the universe itself. There's a clear escalation of stakes. After Alien, there's Aliens. More aliens equals more danger. After Jurassic Park, there's Lost World. Dinosaurs no longer trapped on an island, instead, they're now among us. A New Hope introduces us to the ultimate power in the galaxy, the Death Star. This thing is capable of crushing the rebellion in one strike. It's able to destroy whole planets. In the rules of this universe, this is about as big and as dangerous as you can get, as proven by the stakes in the following films. Once Luke and his merry band of rebels manage to destroy the Death Star, you could be forgiven for believing that they can overcome anything. This film is a great introduction to the rules of the universe and to the threats posed within it. It's a frontier adventure film where David can beat Goliath, but it does little favours for any Star Wars film that would follow. After all, where do these films go once we know the rebels can destroy the ultimate power in the galaxy? They surely can't keep fighting more giant space stations. In the next video, we'll look at The Empire Strikes Back to see how a sequel manages to stand alongside its big brother, so be sure to check that one out. Do you agree with my theory about jeopardy and high stakes in the Star Wars universe? Be sure to comment below. If you enjoyed this, please hit the thumbs up button. It would help other people to find these videos. It would really mean a lot. Please also subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.